Alright, well, welcome back. Now we're back at harvesting, so I've got a gazillion things happening at the moment. I took a $200,000 loan, and that is to get, I'll show you why I took a $200,000 loan. I'll turn this thing around. That's why we still have $80,000. Now, we are going to obviously repay that loan back. So we're just gonna turn you around so you're ready to do what needs to be done as you're coming back up. Okay, we'll leave it here. Okay, so you're not full. We got way too much machinery. This is why we took a $20,000 loan. It is a truck, but also a spreader. Looks like it can spread. Actually, one thing I wanted to check and I didn't check. Sprayer, does it have? I wonder. No, it's case. Oh, okay, so it doesn't have anything else. Probably the best way to check it is this way. I got way too many trucks that I've never used. Oh, it has a lot of different things. So this does. Okay. Okay, that's just for salt. And that's a. Okay, so you can actually get a dumper for it as well. You get unreal capacity, which is 500,000. Okay. Okay. And we can do that. So it's good to know. I just simply like the look of it, to be really honest. It's just really bumpy and really massive, and it looks like a proper truck. And let's face it, I see it in real life that a lot of the American farmers get custom farm spreading or lime and whatever they need to spread. And a lot of the time it's done in trucks like this. So, I thought, yeah, why not? So, hence why we have a loan and why we have 3 trucks now. All right, harvesting done. Oh, looks like I've activated this third person thing, so we've got ourselves a bit of cash over here. And we need the cash now. So I need to empty the combine. All right. I have never, ever, did I say ever enough? Used this. So I honestly haven't got a clue how this is meant. I obviously get it that this goes at the top, being the size that it is. Exactly how I'm meant to do it, I don't know. I realized that we have some beans over here. Where's the other beans that I saw some beans? I think they're on the other, there. So obviously, well, I'm saying obviously, but I don't know if that's obvious. I am assuming that somehow these are one grain type, so wheat in one bean. You can't really do what tends to be possible in Farming Simulator, and that is, the same bean you can have every single crop possible. Does it give me? Unload here, and I don't want to unload here. Tip side back. So what do I have? Grain door. Maybe I'm meant to sort of be a little bit more. Yes. Okay, so I'm assuming that I am either too far or not far enough, one or the other. So let's see, am I meant to, is Is it doing that? Yeah, keep going. Oh, so obviously this truck is not really. Let's change it. What else can I do? T-back 25% lift. Grain door 25% lift. T-back area 21. T-back. So let's go with the back 25% lift. See what happens. So it's still, I think it's the fact that it's going. Okay, so that seems to be working. I think the fact that as it goes up, it moves, it drives off the tipping point. But I think this looks good. At 25% tip only, it seems to be doing A-okay. Okay, almost done. Now I may have to sell some of that, but for now we'll just leave the truck over here. Okay, and let's go. Do I need to do anything with this? Yeah, I need to move it out of the way because it looks like the other worker does not like it being here. Come on, buddy, don't let me down. Oh, what I need to do is I am going to lease an electric mower. And the reason we're gonna lease it is because we got some grass to take care of. Oh, and I better get rid of that skid steer. We're never really gonna use this, so it's pointless just keeping it here. And it's too small for the operation on this map. I mean, it just doesn't. Oh, I should have. Let's start again, and this time stop at the plow, because we might as well. Love this tractor. I'm not sure if I'm gonna keep this plow. It's probably a little bit. I like the fact that it's, you know, a fairly large plow. I mean, large 20 meters I would say is well large, but you know what, you can just stay that way and just go do your work. Very fast, you know, easy to work with. Come on, buddy, you don't want to get caught up from behind. And this is our mower. Electric mower, that is. Alright, well, almost there. This is our grass field right here. You know what I should have done before I gone through the hassle of... Yep, not that, I shouldn't have done that. Check to make sure that this is ready to harvest. Do I own the field next to it? No, I don't. I think I need to get myself in a position to buy this field. Because we are, once we're going to get ourselves into a position to get a lot of cows, we're going to need a lot of grass. Oi, oi, oi! What are you doing? What are you doing? He doesn't seem to comprehend that there's mowers on the back as well. Wow, this is fast. I can't believe how fast this thing is cutting grass at. I mean, you know, there's fast and then there is fast, and this thing is fast. Okay. Oh, hit the fact. Okay, finally. I was gonna say, why aren't you putting all the mowers down? Is there a glitch with it? Seems like there's a bit of a glitch. And when I get to the other end, what I'm going to do is save the game, because I've had this happen before. Then I'll lose everything that I worked. Okay, I get it. I understand what it's doing. It's giving me sort of like, boom, it puts the back one and you go in, and then the other one comes in. So it's not a glitch, it's a system that I didn't understand. And look at, I really picked the smallest thing on using the whole width of this machine. So you're supposed to do this, it lifts the front, drive a little bit, and it lifts the back. We'll get there. We'll start to understand this equipment eventually. There you are. Very fast for an electric mower. I mean, I can see myself doing this in like a few minutes, it's done. Well, that was easy. All done. Let's bring the baler up here. Where is my baler? No, that's not it. There you are. And let's put the beacons on just. I love the beacons on the trailer. Have a look at that. One thing that is becoming very, very nice in FS22 is the beacons. Look at that. Yeah, like I said, that's the only downside, is that the bales are a massive capacity. I mean, it's alright in a way, but not so good in another, because we're using so much. Oh, better get rid of the beacons. We're not really getting enough bales, and but it's alright. Some worker has stopped working. I didn't realize. Oh, I was gonna say, the plow. You know what? Let's go have a look for a second, because I've got a funny feeling. Okay. No, I don't want to create a job. Can I go in? Oh, you're kidding. Okay, these guys still plowing. The thing that I was afraid of is that the plow might come and get stuck into this guy. I like the fact that you can use manure in these things as well. Let's get back to this guy over here. All right. Yeah, it's pretty cool the fact that you can use manure in them as well. And as much as I don't have manure, I may just buy manure and put it in those trucks just for the fun of. I don't actually use manure as slurry for that very reason. They're very, very. They use a lot. Like, you would need a massive amounts of manure to do a field like that. And as much as in real life it's obviously realistic, in real life you're not really going to have you know, one truck of manure or one truck of fertilizer for that matter, and you'd be able to do such a huge amount of fields. And you know, that's understandable, but I just think it just takes too much manure, too much slurry, too much. It would be nice if it was probably around half the rate that it's going right now. Purely because it's just way too much, having to go back and forth to fill it up. Plus, you generally don't have enough manure or slurry. Once you get to the bigger maps, it's just not enough of it. So That's the only thing that, if I could say, that's a downside. So that's probably why they're not being used, which is sad, because there's such nice. I look even at the YouTubers that I watch, much bigger YouTuber channels than mine, obviously, and they don't use slurry or manure. They may do it once, just sort of, to say that they've done it. But there's so many different, so much different equipment for slurry, especially with injecting it or spreading it or whatever. And it's not being used because there's just not enough of it, and it just takes too long. So it'd be nice if Giants would do something about that, because there's no point putting the equipment in that you can't really use. You go to use it and it's just too much time, too much. So yeah, it'd be nice if they did something in the next Farming Simulator where they acknowledge that I don't think that part of the equipment is actually being utilized. So hopefully we'll wait and see. Obviously, the next Farming Simulator is not going to be 2024. They're going back to maybe 2025. So from the news that I've heard, and not that I'm really up to date with news as far as Giants or whatever they're doing is, but that's what seems to be happening, which is a bit sad, I suppose. But I can see they're going to do a expansion pack, which business-wise is very smart on their behalf, because there's people like myself and a lot of other people who are going to spend money to buy. Hopefully it would be a decent map. When they did that with FS19, they brought oh god, I forgot the map right now, Alpine or something like that. Look, don't get me wrong, the map was fantastic, scenic wise, and design was, but it wasn't really, it was one of those things where everybody jumped on it as a YouTuber, including myself, for a few episodes, and then everybody quickly jumped off it, because as much as it's a beautiful map, it was not really playable. Does that make sense? And I said the proof is in the fact that people just went boom straight off it. And if you go back and have a look, even someone like Daggerwin that normally sticks to the Giants maps and normally does quite a few episodes on other, I'm pretty sure that even he was off it fairly quickly. And that's because, as much as it was a great map as far as design is concerned, and it looked fantastic, it didn't really have that wow type of thing. Like you look, there's certain maps that have just been around, like Cheltenham, for example. It's just been around forever. And FS15 had them, FS17 had them, FS19 had them, and I'm pretty sure FS22 has it as well. And as soon as these people, Oxygen David and Alien Jim and a few others, as soon as they design a map, everybody jumps on their maps. It just amazes me the Giants doesn't, do some sort of deal with these people to say, hey, you know what, get on board, let's create some maps. Because obviously these people really know what they're doing, not only in design, because Giants knows what they're doing in the designing of the map, but I think they know how to do that, give it that edge of the maps. And I think this is where Giants kind of lacks a little bit. It's that, it's almost like that. You look at the Mercedes or a BMW or whatever. Design fantastic, reliable, not a problem. But the other day I got to drive a Haval, which is a Chinese design SUV or four-wheel drive or whatever, depending on where you are around the world. That depends on what they are, I suppose. And you know what? As much as I suppose we could say, yeah, but they're not really a Mercedes, or they're not really a BMW, which is true. But it had that design thing where it was really like, hey, get off. Okay, so you're not gonna get off. Okay, I'll take you off. It really had that sort of like X factor. Oh, God. Which is strange, right? Because, your cars like your Mercedes and your BMWs, games, they're fantastic, and they are, don't get me wrong, but they just, I don't know, they may be too polished. Is there such a thing? Maybe, I don't know. Anyhow, enough about that. So we're kind of somewhat ready for cows. Now, one thing I wanted to check before we go anywhere, I wanted to check what all of these things are. Straw, so this, you put straw here, straw there. No, you don't, you goose. It just shows that there's straw in there. Oh. Saving, please don't turn off your computer. So I've got straw. So I'm going to bring a bale of grass on the outside. I've got super strength, so I'm just going to use Mr. Super Strength over here. Will it take it over here? No. Will it take it over here? Yes. So let's get this other one that was just over here. Okay, so now if we're gonna go in there and open. Okay, so this is a totally, so here you got silage hay, blah blah blah. So this here is grass and straw. Oh, what's this? So I got grass. Okay, so I can put all of these and I get silage out. Alright, so let's go to you over here and see what you're gonna give me out. Oh, and you give me hay. Wow, that is smart. So, oh, go away. So I can make my own silage and hay just out of everything that I can have. Just chuck it in there, and it gives me what I need. So this should take the boom. All right, we're kind of you know what? Let's return you before I get charged fees upon fees upon fees. Do I have eggs? 68 pieces. Wow, I'm rich in eggs. Okay, so we got ourselves a bit of hay, a bit of straw, so let's get it done. Let's get over there, pick up the grass. You know what, actually I don't want to pick up the grass because I want to use the grass bales that I have to create hay. I don't think I need to put more straw in there. We have enough straw there. Do I need to unload them or will it take them from there? Looks like I'm gonna need to unload them. That's fine. Oh, I thought for a second, oh, it took them all. So let's find out how. Okay, so we go B. Oh, I'm gonna say how, but this is how. Let's have a look at my factories over here. Okay. Okay, that's a different thing. Chaff, I got no chaff. I got no grass. I got plenty of hay. And TMR, I got plenty of everything except I've got plenty of straw. Okay, I've got boom, 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 nothing there. Okay. So straws are going up. 406,000. 419. 442. I think that will be plentiful. We can do one over here, so we have a bit more in the TMR section. Okay, so that's full. Boom, done. Now let's go get the grass. Bring it in the hay section over here. I definitely need to come and get this field over here, come and buy it very quickly, because we're gonna be very desperate for grass real quick. Okay, why aren't you picking it up? Reset. Okay. Now we know why it's not picking. Well, do we only have one bale left? Oh, we're in trouble. Yep, one bale. So I'm gonna need to fertilize this field big time. Alright, so we're gonna leave this truck here. And I'm gonna leave this episode here. I believe we've like we got some money over there in the corner. I believe we've accomplished plenty for this episode. Boom. So we'll go and pick up that $2,000 and a bit that we're gonna get over here. And we're gonna hit 100K. Thank you very much for spending some time with me. I hope you enjoyed this episode. And yeah, if you have any comments, feel free to write them down. Obviously, I'll be very keen to see what. Oh, we need some silage big time. Very keen to see what you think of my my videos. Any suggestions or anything like that? You know, more than happy to look at them. Have a wonderful day wherever you are around the world. God bless you and your family, and we'll see you in the next episode. Bye bye.